creamy, luscious, delicious mashed potatoes. The creamiest mashed potatoes start with the right potato. Yukon Gold potatoes are gonna be the silkiest and creamiest. Small russets are also a great option, and these are so common. Cover clean potatoes with cool water. Keeping those skins on helps prevent too much moisture from absorbing into the potato. Try to keep all those potatoes similar size. The smaller, the quicker they'll cook. Let those potatoes cook at a gentle simmer. Rough boiling can make gummy potatoes. Just like that, small bubbles, a gentle simmer. The biggest secret or technique is keeping things warm. Your milk or cream, let's heat it up. I'm gonna infuse with garlic, but you can also use herbs. You just need a gentle simmer for about 5 minutes. Starting to see some steam, so I'm gonna let this steep for a few more minutes. Perfectly done. Oh, potato skin. Mash while those potatoes are nice and warm. Look at that steam. You can ladle from the pot or strain. Just catch any of that garlic or herbs if you put those in. You can really smell that garlic. Good pinch of salt to start, and really soft butter. You can even melt it. A little bit of your butter. Potatoes can absorb quite a bit of liquid, so add it a little at a time. Look at these Yukon Golds. They're such a pretty color. A little addition of salt. This potato masher is like a different type of masher that I've not used. It's like, you know those kits that you did Play-Doh with? A little shaky shake. We like garlic. Put most of that cream in these potatoes, and they are just soaking it right up. There's a lot of starch in those potatoes, so don't overmix, it'll make them pasty. Keeping everything warm makes things nice and smooth. Cold ingredients will seize your mashed potatoes up. Ooh. Comfort food. Good gravy, those are some good potatoes. Good thing I'm hungry too, because these are tasty. Yukon Gold for the win. Subtle garlicky taste from that infused cream. Creamy, dreamy, the best potatoes. Food fight! The desire to not fling them back at you was literally. We're actually gonna have a food fight. Is gravy a soup or a beverage? Basil, it's a bit nutty. Ugh, not cute. You know that weird skin you get on the top of your gravy? We can fix that. It's just the top drying out faster than the rest of your gravy. There's nothing wrong with it, but it can make your gravy lumpy. First thing, keep that gravy moving. Just give it a gentle stir every few minutes. Ooh, I love gravy. Any kind of thickened sauce is for me. If you're using a bowl or gravy boat, just float some warm stock right on top. That's just a little barrier to prevent your gravy from forming that film. If you're transporting gravy, you'll need some plastic wrap. Make sure the plastic is right on the surface of the gravy, or you can even use a small bit of parchment paper. This is also perfect if you're making ahead or storing leftovers. I use a mini crock pot to keep that gravy at the perfect temperature all evening long. You'll still need to give it a gentle stir every once in a while. Love that sound. You can keep gravy hot for hours in a thermos or thermal gravy pot. All the cozy methods to keep your gravy warm and smooth. If that gravy gets lumpy or develops a lot of skin, just run it through a fine mesh strainer. Just a quick fix, nice and glossy. Of course, the holidays are full of things to cook and prepare. Preparing a dessert often gets forgotten. This is a no-bake pumpkin pie for the win. Of course, you can get store-bought whipped cream, but it's so easy to make your own. Just a touch of vanilla. There we go, nice soft peaks. Look at that floof. Half of it's gonna go in the filling and the other half is for topping. Let's keep these refrigerated while we work on the rest of the filling. I'm using a stand mixer. You can do this with a handheld mixer or even by hand. Cream cheese in, super soft. Let's just start by creaming that. Scrape down those sides in between so everything is well incorporated. Be sure to use 100% pure pumpkin, not the pie mix. I blot the pumpkin with a few paper towels, get rid of that excess moisture so your filling is nice and creamy. So much extra moisture. Combine these together, a little help from our spatula. The secret shortcut to not using an oven? Pudding mix. Help everything get creamy and thick. Just a little splash of vanilla. I measure with my heart. The box calls for about 2 cups of liquid. I'm gonna reduce that because there's so much moisture in the rest of the ingredients. Whatever you're feeling in the moment, about a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. Or make your own with the standard cast of characters for pumpkin pie spice. I feel like every autumn recipe needs your secret ingredient. Maple syrup's mine. You don't need much, a little extra sweetness. This is looking great and I didn't even need to preheat an oven. One more addition, that whipped cream that we already made. Moira would be so proud. Fold it in, fold it in. If you're using a pre-made whipped topping, just go ahead and throw that in. Just keep mixing gently until everything is incorporated. The best part, no raw ingredients, no raw eggs, so we can taste test and check all the flavors. Lightly sweet, beautiful texture. If you want things a little more sweet, just go ahead and add a little bit more powdered sugar or more of that maple syrup. Every good pie needs a crust, so this is gonna hang out in the fridge while we make that. I have some graham cracker crumb here. I made my own, or you can just buy the store-bought one. A little bit of sugar for extra sweetness. I like brown sugar. You can use white granulated sugar. And some melted butter. Make sure all those crumbs are hydrated by the butter. You can tell when there's no more dry bits. More shortcuts, I've got them. Store-bought crust. And look at these cute little ones I found. The key to making a dessert for entertaining, I feel like, is individual portions. So I'm making mini pumpkin pies. A couple tablespoons in the base, pack that in. You can even layer it. Crust, meat filling, and leave room for whipped cream at the top. These need to set in the refrigerator for 2 to 4 hours, but I recommend making them the night before, and you can even make them up to 2 days before. Just finish them off with some whipped cream garnish. Bloop. Top these with their final layer. This can go all the way to the edge. A final sprinkle, a few little cinnamon sticks. I think that is the finishing touch it needed. No bake pumpkin pie. Spiced, perfectly portioned, and so cute. Who's gonna know? No one's gonna know. The holidays are busy, but some regular box mix can taste homemade with a few clever swaps. Instead of water, use milk. Or even some eggnog for extra richness. The directions say vegetable oil. Be better, use butter. This is a 1-to-1 swap, just melt it. Throw in an extra egg for the perfect texture. Or just the yolk for richness. As a vanilla cake secret ingredient, add cinnamon or nutmeg. A little extra vanilla never hurts. What is that I'm tasting? Could it be a little orange zest, maybe? To make chocolate box mix taste even better, the secret ingredient is instant espresso powder! Sour cream or even plain yogurt, ideal for extra moisture. You usually only need about a 1/4 cup. Simple swaps and additions to make something special for the holidays.